Hi, friends. How are we doing? How are we doing this fine, cold Wednesday? Hello, hello. Congratulations, Jared, on grabbing first once again. Hi, Bedazzle. Hi, Pancake. I hope you're all well. It's been a good week, friends. It's been a good fucking week so far. Um, I have eaten well these past couple of days, and that's so fucking rare. So I am feeling fucking good. I am feeling real fucking good. So I hope you're feeling well too. We're gonna hopefully finish Strange Antiquities today if we really knuckle down and get to it. We've either got this is either our last or second last Strange Antiquities stream. We've still got Moses and Plato on the go. We've still got Life is Strange. My God, I cried so many times on Monday. I was so tired after. Oh my Lord, that game. I need Life is Strange games to stop making me so emotional. Stop being so beautiful. Stop being so heartbreaking. How dare you? How dare you put me through this emotional turmoil? But so we continue Life is Strange next Monday, episode 3. And then next weekend we start the new Batman Lego game. It releases early on Wednesday and for everyone else on Saturday. So we will be playing it day of release because I've got early access so I can download it beforehand, which will be lots and lots of fun. We've also got Mixtape coming up as soon as we clear a slot in our days. As soon as Moses and Plato and Strange Antiquities are done, we're going to do Mixtape. And then we also reached all those goals on Saturday. So we've got to arrange for a Subnautica stream, for Stardew stream, for a Mass Effect playthrough, for a Lies of P stream. So many games on the horizon. So little time. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I hope if you're planning to play Mixtape, you're getting started and you're enjoying it. I know Jaya was telling me in VC earlier that she just finished Mixtape. I can't wait to get more emotional on yet another beautiful Australian-made game that is totally not stream safe because music is integral to the story. They cannot change the music. They cannot mute the music. It is what it is. I will take the strikes if there are any. It probably won't be uploaded to YouTube because of that. But we should be fine on Twitch. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. Not me knocking on my skull. But yeah, so finish Strange Antiquities and Moses and Plato. Slot in Mixtape. Finish Life is Strange. And then we'll probably do a Stardew Valley stream. Saturdays will be Batman Lego games. So this Saturday will be our last Moses and Plato on Saturday. If we finish Moses and Plato on Saturday, it'll be good. If we finish Strange Antiquities today, it'll be really good because that means nice and clear, brand new slot of games on Wednesdays and Saturdays. No mixy. But yeah, it's a day. It's cold. It's wet. It's rainy. I'm in my robe. I just finished my coffee. Let's get comfy. Let's get a little weird and kooky. And let's have some fun. And before I forgot to put a fucking game in the category. Let's do that. There it is. All right, let's get started. Edie. Still haven't worked out what we're supposed to do with this thing yet. I've been hearing a worrying rumor about Verona Green. Oh no, not Verona. Saying she drowned in the lake. I'm sorry, she what? I hope for all our sakes they're wrong. I also hope they're wrong. I beg your what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Girl, you better not be drowned. You better not be drowned. Anyways. According to family legend, an ancestor of mine hid an item of thormic significance in his burial chamber. It has never been found, but not for lack of trying. I was tempted to search for it myself until I learned that it was in the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shields. Perhaps it's better to leave it to those who know what they're doing. The Hall of Shields, you say? What is this doing down here? Why are you down there? You go there. There you go. Alright, explore the catacomb. So apparently we haven't done this one yet. I thought I had. Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. So we're next to a cross. There is no mark upon my shrine. So it's got to be this, right? As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It is not fear, although fear is mixed in with it. With cold clarity, I know at once what it is. That's right. We need the... What do we need? The Wandering Shroud. That's why we couldn't. Okay. Forgot about that. All right, let's move this around. Move that over there. Let's see if we can do this one then. All right, what was that? The Thorming... Blah, blah, blah. It has never been found, but not for lack of trying. I was tempted to search for myself, but I found the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shield. Hall of Shield. What could that possibly be? Oh, it has to be this. As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation. Oh, I still need the... Okay. So no matter what I do in the catacombs now, I need the Wandering Shroud, and I haven't got the Wandering Shroud. That's going to be a problem. Because that's going to be a problem. Oh. Oh, yes you have. I've done something quite stupid. I went exploring in Heathwood and came across a grave. Girl, look at you. It was overgrown with dark brambles, so I started to clear them to get a better look at the inscription. Girl, you're not... Girl. I wasn't as careful as I should have been. The thorns were thick and menacing, and I scratched my arm on one of them. Girl. I have not felt well since... You don't look well. Please help me. Girl. Girl. You look like death warmed up. Okay, what the fuck do I need for you then? Heathwood, came across a grave, done something stupid, overgrown with dark brambles, so I started getting a bit. I don't... Got scratched. I don't know what I need for you. Let's have a look. Okay, the heart of the sufferer feels constricted. Characters and mucosas feel no pain, but the scarring has no cure. Those affected appear to be able to breathe, not they feel so choking. But nope. Poison of the mind. The suffering vivid nightmares marked by blue tint to the eyes. Those are plagued by walking hallucinations. Speech becomes impossible. No, hang on. I don't think it's any of these, but it has to be, right? It has to be Braxis. If it's... She's not burning. She's not choking. No constricted heart. What was she saying? Please. I scratched my arm on one of them. Affects the mouth and tongue? No. Marked by blue tint to the eyes. Does she have a blue tint to her eyes? Maybe? Poison of the mind. Not knocked. It's either the Sapphire Curse or Brax. But I can't. How am I supposed to work out what she has? Let's see what we've got. Elverstone for Braxis. Classic Purifier Fortnite. Dionic Draining Failing. Healing. What was the other one? Fucking Sapphire Curse? Sapphire Curse. So if it's a curse... If it's Braxis, it's an Elverstone. Alright, if it's a curse... Classic Purifier? Or... Lamb Siphon. Used to reverse the effects of the Black Heart Curse. A skilled hand is required to perform the... So not that. Okay. Back to Classic Purifier. Known as the Eyes, places strong smelling. Small token such as... left in full cycle of the moon and cleanse and simply be. Of course, there is a limit to the effectiveness. Braxis. Other stones can be discomfort, curable, or burning blood. The punishment is Hellenic disciple. Alright, so. I don't know. Classic Purifier or Elverstone? What do we got? Spirit Vault, Classic Purifier. Elverstone. Nope. Okay. This. Nope. Okay. The fuck do you want, game? Looks... What do you mean it looks like Blackheart? She didn't mention anything about fucking constricted heart. Oh, veins stand out. Oh, I should have read that. Okay, I'm stupid. Hi, my name is Kit. I am stupid. Alright, Blackheart. Okay. I was fucking wrong. Well, fuck you. Lamb Siphon. Skilled hand is required to perform the procedure drawing the curse from the body over the curse of several hours, made using dried seed pod of a cheap snap plant. That's cool. What the fuck? What do I have that's not... Maybe? Lamb's Siphon. I really don't have anything left. Those are all plant-based-ish, I guess. Put you there. I don't think it's any of these. Gold paint, wood, oak if I'm not mistaken. Nothing to remark. Hard and somewhat rough. Sharp aroma. Wood. What about you? Handcarved from wood. Smells strongly of linseed. No smoke. Ancient as I drained of energy. What was that symbol? Symbols are this one. Weakness. Okay. I think it's the weakness symbol? Double check. Yeah, that's weakness, so it's not that. Nothing to remark. Okay, so... gotta be one of these, right? That symbol was... deception. I don't think it's that. That is a moon and some other symbol? A square with a bit of a... Okay, what? No, come on. Oh, it's the witch sign. Okay, witch sign. I don't know what the witch sign would do. Over the moon. I think... oop, I clicked out by accident. Yep. Do I not have what I need? Have I fucked up? Am I stuck because I can't get the things from the thingy thing? What about this? That's also got wood. Green organic material. Thin and delicate. Read up again. Black heart. Lamb's siphon. Used to reverse the effects of the black heart curse. A skilled hand is required to perform the procedure, drawing the curse from the body over the course of several hours. Instrument is a dried seed pod of a seed pod. Yeah, I think it's this. Truth conduit. These items are used by tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be, and have been, used maliciously. The gentle sound they produce anchors the mind as the spell is woven, combining symbology with a deeper, more primitive power. Now you, go back there. You. You go there, you go there. Okay. Oh, hello. You don't know me, but it's time I introduce myself. I'm the curator of the Museum of History here in Undermere. Eli and I have a complicated relationship. Don't all siblings? I don't tend to come by the shop much anymore, but I heard he had left town for a few days. I wanted to bring him this, but I know he'd only turn me away without even looking at it. Ooh, a present. Let's have a look at this. It takes great effort to tear my eyes away. Nothing to remark. Hard. Aren't we all? A green gemstone, wood, and gold. All right, let's hang you. Not there. You go hang with the hanging stuff. The curator, Thaddeus White. As the curator of Undermere's Museum of History, Thaddeus is a collector of artifacts and curiosities from around the world. He has an eye for the rare and the unusual and enjoys telling the world's unheard stories through his collections. Over the years, he has also amassed a collection of items he does not put out on display. These are items that it would be best the public did not know about. They are known as dark articles. Kitty. Hi, Simone. How's your mum? Jupiter, thank goodness you're safe. I was worried about you. Now I'm worried about your mum. I hope my mother is okay too. I've lost count of the amount of gossip I've heard about her misdeeds over the years. I hope she's okay too, because I just heard she drowned. The truth is, when she gets stuck into a mystery, she's been known to disappear for days at a time. In the meantime, I believe I've found another clue in the journal. The text directly before this is largely illegible, but I was able to make out a reference to a vault of some kind. Oh goody, so I need more shit to get down into the fucking catacombs. She may have left for milk is wild. 3 resonant objects, lightest first, heaviest last. Okay, so that's for this. Resident, what does it mean by resonant object? We will solve that in a sec. Before the day is out, we will solve that. I got a fright when they brought the body of that poor drowned woman to me with those lifeless black eyes. Oh no. Oh no. I was also getting sick. Jesus Christ. I thought for sure it was Verona at first. She does look like her. But we're quite certain it's a lady from Hawkshead who went missing a few days ago. Oh, thank God Verona's not dead. There's one thing I can't get out of my head though. Why would she try and swim across the lake? And in the meantime, Verona is still missing. I don't like to use thalmic needles as a rule, but the circumstances are beyond the rule book. We need answers. Thalmic needle. Do I have a thalmic? Let's see if I've got that in my book. In my book, my largely growing book, I do. Okay. Oh. My dad jokes say that was my job. Thalmic needles are controversial items that are rarely used. They can reach into the mind of the recently deceased to give an impression of their thoughts before they died. Curiously, the weight of these tall items decreases when heated. Okay, so it's tall and the weight decreases when heated. So what I've got to do, I move this over here, then move that. You moved 8. Sorry, plant, but you got to go over there. A tall object that could be a thalmic needle. Thalmic needle. Thalmic needle. I mean, the tallest object we have is this. Weigh it. It's like 1.5 pounds. Now, if we heat it, I'm sure this is working, right? No, not. Hang on. Hold it over the flame for a bit. Oh. I think it's this. Well, that was easy enough. Loam, sometimes called a hand of Jupiter or a fire palm. A loam is an item with enticing power. They can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who has played that game knows that it can only last so long before time catches up, and when it does, it often hits harder. No, I don't want to... Oh, you can go there, I guess. Because I want to put you back here. There we go. And then we move that, and we put that... Oh, nope, hang on. There we go. And put that back there. Do that. Nice. Alright, who's next? The people are afraid, and they are right to be, but it is too late for them. They are of no use to us, but you might be. Prove yourself and perhaps Holger will deem you worth saving. I require an object to steady my restless congregation and remind them why I'm the one to lead us through this turbulent time. Oh, I remember reading about this. They respect strength and power above all else. Morgan's Folly or a Fortunate. Let's read on both. Fortunance. A fortunance can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, whether by exertion or by hex. They are made of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small totem. Or... what was it called? Morgan's Folly. A folly's symbol can be revealed to induce a trance-like state in anyone who casts their eye upon it, making them open to suggestibility. Caution should be taken against unwittingly looking upon the hidden symbol for too long. So give her strength or mind wash people. Okay. Fuck. Alright. I think I want to go with the Fortunate. Which means... made of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small totem. Stone or iron, a small totem. Alright. Stone and gold. Interesting, that's warm. Nothing. Polish. Rough. Huge black gemstone streaked with red. Iron. Ooh. Gemstones. Bloodstone, Wixic, a dark green or black with flecks of red. Dark stone for dark purposes. No. Don't think it's that. What else have we got? I don't think it's any of these. That's tin, right? Yep. Stone or iron. That's bronze. I don't think it's any of those. So it has to be... Check what we've got over here. Yeah, it has to be this. But I don't think it is. Give it a shot. Alright, let's get a hint. I'm looking for something with a hidden symbol. I don't want to give a Morgan's Folly. Ordnance. I'm not sure I have what I need. I should look through my letters and notes. Oh. Oh, no. I don't have the Fortinance. And I don't have the Fortinance because I can't fucking go into the tomb. Oh, that sucks. Could just mean getting freaky in the bedroom. They could. I mean, if you could put the lights off, it's dark, right? So my only option is a Morgan's Folly. Unless I do a cheeky little look at a walkthrough and see if I can see. How do I get down into the... What was I needed? I needed a... Fucking, what was it I needed? Wandering Shroud. Alright, Control F. When we have set let a button part says we just wait. Let's see if we can work this out. Note you get from Smug Green and Strange Thing. There's 3 objects and put on the plinth. But yeah, I know it's 3 objects. I need a resonance compass for that. So that is... That's a compass. So we pull that down for a sec. We leave that. All right, and what do we do with the resonance compass? That's the thing. Da 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 da. When you pick up the resonance, pointing to resonant objects, move it around. Okay. Okay, okay. So it... it moves. It moves, it moves, it moves. But what do I fucking want? Oh, it keeps pointing to the... Oh, that's okay. So the Elverstone. No, don't use the item. I'm trying to put it down in front. Hang on. Down in front. We'll put you on there. And then what else? Something this way? And then that way. This way? And that. So I think this. Alright, that one's heavier. And then... No, fuck off. Alright, I think it's everything on this side. Pointing that way. Pointing that way. For this? That's heaviest. All right. That's heavier. Is it these? No. Is it the other way around? Hang on. No. Okay, I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. What am I doing wrong there? What do we got? Does it want this? Okay. Alright, so that's heavier. What was the message again? Lightest first, heaviest last. So lightest first. That's lighter. That's heavier. Is there anything else that might be resonant? No. No? No. Okay, nothing there. So, one of these two. Let's try this one. No. Let's try this one. Da. Okay. Now what do I do with this? Oh. Okay. Can I put the compass in here? No. Can I? I don't understand. Can I press these buttons? Oh, I can. What am I doing with these buttons, though? Okay. They're not something I can put in the middle? What am I doing here, game? What am I doing? What do you want from me, game? There's obviously some order to these buttons. That looks the same. Okay. What are we doing? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, and ding? Maybe? What else? What else? Okay, the clock's in. Not where they're pointing. Okay. So here and here? No. You If that's not right, maybe it's... That's too narrow. That feels too narrow. Am I trying to match it? Hang on. Here. Here. And here. No. I don't understand, game. There we go. Okay. That has got to be the right one. So, here. Here. And here. There we go. Oh, what am I doing with this? Is that all? Anyways. I wonder if I put... Nope. Alright. That was curious. But that at least. What is this? This part is painted black. Gold. It feels unusual. Not hot exactly, but energetic somehow. I can't tell if that low hum is coming from the item or my own imagination. There's definitely something unusual about this item. I can't quite put my finger on it though. Alright. What now? Put this back. Put this back. That back. And put that back. And then... guess we'll try and work out what a Morgan's Folly is. Since we can't get a Fortnite. Which I'm not happy about, but hey. Buggles! How you doing? Alright, a folly symbol can be revealed to induce a trance-like state in anyone who casts their eye upon it, making them open to suggestibility. Okay, so symbol-wise... calm, confusion, death, life, paralysis, poison, truth, strength, protection, foresight, perception, fortune. It'd have to be hypnosis, surely. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. All rugged up and enjoying the cold weather. Has to be hypnosis, but I don't think I have anything with the hypnosis symbol on it. I can open any hidden compartments when inspecting an item more closely. That's a... open hidden when inspecting... What the hell do you want from me, game? Alright, so... we've got these 4 over here. We've got a handful over there. And these 2 that still haven't been identified. Along with these. What the fuck is a Morgan's Folly? Oh, that's got symbols on it. Hang on a sec. That is the symbol for... I know I saw it. Hang on. I am dumb. I am dumb. I am slow and bad memory. Okay. Looks like 2 backwards C's with a line. 2 C's back to back with a line through. 2 C's with a line through. There, paralysis. Yep, that's not what we want. We don't want paralysis. That's not the symbol we want. That is definitely not the symbol we want. What about this one? That doesn't feel like it either. What else have we got? What's this? Nothing to remark. Oh. 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 Oh, I think this is the Morgan's Folly. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, I don't want to give this to her. But I don't have the other option. Tormund's Bane. These can be rolled along the tongue to cure Tormund's paralysis, or worn about the neck to protect against the curse. Like most items that ward against curses, they emit a dionic field pattern. Alrighty. So we still can't do anything about going to the catacomb, which is pissing me off. It's pissing me off, Robert. It's pissing me off. He's a kitty cat. Love. The cat's name is Jupiter. This is Jupiter. Right? How you doing, love? It was good to hang out with you. The rider's partner was less fortunate. They found his frozen body a week later. Whee! Oh, there we go. Speaking of Jupiter, I am marked by Jupiter. Jupiter, what have you been up to? Jupiter. All right, friends, we have an ad break coming in 10 minutes. We're about to get the alert for it. So I'm going to run those now before we continue this day. For those who are unaware, whenever we need to run ads, we go to our BOB, no one misses any gameplay. Everyone can stretch, hydrate, go to the toilet, grab a snack, and take meds if they need to. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Peter, how you doing, beautiful? Been a while. All right, I am marked by Jupiter. Hang on. I know that there. Jupiter, tin. Okay, so it's going to be the tin thing most likely. Unless. Hang on. What do you want me to do? Why was that held by smart detection? What the fuck are you doing, Twitch? You absolutely can tell me. I want to know all about your amazing day. It's not even the mods, it's Twitch. It's Twitch's AI. Twitch's AI caught that for some fucking reason and decided that's a bad message. There was nothing highlighted, it was just the whole fucking message apparently. Let's have a look at what the... Okay, it can't be that because these are usually map things. So... Oh, there we go. The marker Jupiter on my map leads me to a square room on the ground floor. Other than an intriguing torn note, there doesn't seem to be anything of interest until I notice that the bookshelf is mounted on a runner and can slide to one side. I push it and it glides easily, revealing a hidden recess in the wall behind it. Holy shit! Well done, Tita! That is so much money! Great job. It can be open. Okay. So we got new things. Let's take this down. Let's see if that matches this. Yes! Okay. So, the castle vaults are blocked by a dionic seal. It can be opened by any object made from silver or gold that produces a dionic field. Okay. And what's this? Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Textured, hard but smooth. Bronze and black gemstone. So this is the sequel to a game called fucking Strange Herbal Street. Fucking what was it called? I played it and I've forgotten. This is the sequel and it's called Strange Antiquities. It's really cool. You play a thaumaturge's apprentice, and you have to work out what's in your shop, give people what they need according to it, whatnot, while also unraveling the puzzles and mysteries that are happening in your town. Strange Horticulture. Thank you, Jester. I had a brain fart. Strange Horticulture is also in this town. It's another shop in this town where you do the same but with plants. So if I go down here, actually... No, not Gleeston Castle. Not the catacombs. This is the town you're in, Undermere. This is a map of the town where you can find things. But you will see... We've got... Where is it? Strange Horticulture at number 2. Right there. That's the Strange Horticulture shop. While we are... Strange Antiquities at 29 down here. Been an afternoon. I saw some tweets about the postal service. You doing good, Jester? I do love these games. I loved Strange Horticulture and I love this game. And what's great about this game is this is Jupiter, our heterochromatic-eyed cat that you can pet. You can pet the kitty. 10 out of 10 game, you can pet the kitty. I'm so glad you had a great day, Tita. I'm so proud of you. Alright, so Dionic Seal. His name is Jupiter, and we love him. Alright, so what we need is this. Castle vaults are blocked by a Dionic Shield. It can be opened by any object, silver or gold, that be... Okay, Dionic Field. Silver or gold, Dionic Field. Oh, very valid, my love. Make sure you eat well. Let's move that out of the way a bit. But the parcel did get here and now I have new speakers. Yeah, look, I need to get new speakers at some point. Mine are shit. Silver or gold? Oh, fuck yeah, Subway. What should go to Subway? Mine's the teriyaki chicken. Silver or gold? What about silver and gold? What about silver and gold? Let's see if it produces a ionic field, shall we? It does. It fucking does. Open up your map. We need something that where's the vault? It was saying the vaults, right? Okay. What do we got else? Meatballs. Subway's club, so now I'm a honey mustard leg ham. Ooh, yum. Let's go back down and see if this works. Okay, it wasn't that. Alright, what am I fucking looking at then? What are you made of? Gold? You're made of gold. Maybe. Do you produce a dionic field? Hang on a sec. I need to move you off of the thing. You do. You do create a dionic field. And look, you match that one. Let's fucking go. The door slides open without a sound, as though it has been kept well oiled over the years. Behind it, I find a large natural cavern that extends into the rock beneath the castle. Somewhat disappointingly, the walls are lined with racks of whiskey bottles. What? I'm sorry. Racks of whiskey bottles is disappointing? I'd fucking kill for a whiskey. Instead of the rows of artifacts that I was picturing. When I show Edmund, he is delighted and he spends some time examining the dusty shelves. It is not long before he makes a find that I'm surprised I missed. I return to the shop with a spring in my step and a curious item. Demands further study. The bishop's square is a simple tool of my great-great-grandfather's devising, loosely based on a briar's disc. By all accounts, he was an impressive man, but it would seem his mind began to fail him at the end. Perhaps he spent too long studying his Zaya. He imagined invisible enemies coming to steal away his most prized possessions, so he began hiding them about the castle, noting their locations in a code that only he understood. Not rotten whiskey, that's blasphemous. How could you let your whiskey rot? Alright, so... have a look at this. It's bronze and iron. Sharp edges, weathered, engraved symbols. A crime in Kentucky. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Okay. That's gonna go down here, I suspect. And that's gonna go back here. Yeah, storing it in bottles for years is fucking gross. And such a waste. So this is a bishop square. Briar's disc, but so if I... So it does something, but what? That's the question. If I put this there, then there will be an answer to this, but fuck knows what. Alright, so those can now go away. Nope. I said away. Away with thee. Nope. I swear to God. Away with thee. But having just done it, it feels so weird going, it feels wrong. Sometimes the brain needs change. I used to rearrange my room all the time. Almost like I had undiagnosed ADHD. Alright, what else have we got? I don't think I can do anything else for now. Yeah, I can't do those because I don't have the shroud. I don't know how to work out this. So I guess we just keep going. Pet the kitty. Bring in the next customer. Hello, James Herschel. I can't say too much, but it has fallen to me to carry a secret that people would kill for, that people have killed for. It's a lot of weight to carry around in my head, and it's getting harder to bear around certain family members. It occurred to me that it would be safer in an ecumenical. I'm sorry, in a what? Oh, wah-ha-wah? Oh, wah-ha-wah-ha-wah? Oh, wah-ha-wah-ha-wah? Oh, wah-ha-wah-ha-wah? I used to rearrange every 6 months, but then my brain decided to change it. Now it's been 6 years. Yep. No, I get that. An ecumenical is a receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection. A memory cannot reside in both the mind and the ecumenical at the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty ecumenical, on the other hand, has an ominous presence, pulling at the threads of one's mind. Okay. Ooh, purloin. An empty ecumenical. I don't have much that can... It has to be this, right? It's got the fucking thing on it. There's an unpleasant sensation at the back of my skull. What did it just say? What did it just say? An empty ecumenical on the hand that has an ominous presence pulling at the threads of one's mind. Yep, that's it. That's an ecumenical right there. Right the fuck there. There you go. It starts to reek, no way! Almost like death. A shadow anchor is sometimes used in the practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence outside of the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Shadow anchor designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstones. They will always produce a field from the individual branch, however. Alright, all that is organized. Next customer. Getting dire out there. They found the body of that priest last night. She was torn to shreds by her own congregation and left to rot outside the town hall. Oh. Oh, such horrific violence. Oh, it has no place in our town. Oh. Oh, that's because I gave her the thing that fucked with the... I wanted to give her the other thing, but I couldn't give her the other thing because I don't have a wandering shroud. Oh. Ouchies. In answer to your question, yes, it is possible to capture a wandering shroud. To the north of town, if you follow a little stream up the woods, you'll come out. Now you tell me how to get a wandering shroud? I needed it like yesterday. To the north of town, if you follow the little stream up through the woods, you'll come out on a hilltop that was clearly of some ancient significance. It is not uncommon to see wandering shrouds there. Be patient, be still, and they will come. Your friend Barton. Okay, we're doing this. Hey, Barton. I need the letter, because I have a terrible memory. And we close that. And we put that away. And we explore... Not there. There. And then... Wandering Shroud. Alright, I need... In answer to your question, yes, it is possible to catch a wandering shroud to the north of town if you follow the little... North of town, if you follow the little stream up through the woods. Little stream up through the woods. This stream? Up through the woods? Has to be, right? Nope, that's not the one. You'll come out on a hilltop. There was clearly some hilltop. Barrows? After a pleasant walk along the beck, I reach a series of grassy mounds, the barrows. Whoever's buried in them must have been important in their time. If I am to collect what I've come for, I will need to be prepared. Bing, bang, boom. Use item. I sit and wait quietly and patiently, not certain exactly what I'm looking for. For sometimes nothing happens. And then long after my mind has drifted towards a warm fire and a hearty supper. Oh, a warm fire and a hearty supper, yes. I notice a movement in the corner of my eye. Strange thin mist has formed near one of the barrows. It seems to produce a sort of dark light. A contradiction that my eyes have trouble perceiving clearly. The ethereal creature, for surely this is a creature of some kind, ambles towards the vault that I have left out for this purpose, and I daren't breathe as it slowly nestles itself within the receptacle. Brilliant! Love it! Got it! Love it! Let's fucking go. Which means now... Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom, boom, boom. This was a mistake. Well, how great. How great. Love that for me. Fuck you. We do know this is one, though. Oh, I can read this one now. I breathe deeply from the spirit vault and clears my mind. I don't care to linger too long down here, but I forge on until I reach the unmistakable Hall of Shields. A stone sarcophagus sits on a raised portion of rock in the center of the cavern. I hold the torch close to better see the inscription on the side of the tomb. It reads, "The sun's light will reveal my gift." Mystified, I cast my eye upon the walls of the cavern and search the shields for some other clue, but nothing stands out. The sun's light will reveal my gift. Sun's light will reveal... Hang on. Is there something that mentions sun? Is there something that mentions sun? Mind. Protection. Storm. Sun. Okay. Sun Bond is a small, lightweight designed to be carried discreetly, made of something. Oh, we've already identified that. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Scythian Charm. Need to move you back here. Need to move you there. Veiled Fen, Aescus, Cyrene Ward, Shimmer, Gray's Grace. Which are the... There we go. Sun Bond. Bing, bang, boom. Use item. The sun bond banishes the darkness in an instant. half blinding my gloom-adjusted eyes and bringing summer's warmth to the cold cavern. Blinking and squinting, I notice that one of the shields in particular is glowing in the bright light. I reach up and pull the shield down to reveal a small cavity hewn into the rock behind it. Inside is a blood-red urn. Oh, that doesn't look ominous at all. Red clay. Eyes appear to be small green gemstones. Raised detailing, warm and smooth. Nothing to remark. I find it unsettling. The eyes seem to pierce my soul. Okay, you soul-piercing eye thing, you can go there. There we go. There we go. All right. Now that that's done, we can put that away. Nice and neat. We just have this one. Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark, but I have to work out this one. Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. A sun that does not shine, neighbor bears a cross of stone. Not this one. Sun does not... Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. A moon that does not shine. Below a moon that does not shine. No mark upon my shrine. Neighbor bears across a stone. This one? I find the blank tombstone without too much trouble, but there is nothing else here. Feeling foolish, I begin to make my way back to the surface when suddenly I see it. Tucked away in a natural crack in the rock wall, a stone totem. This is what I came for. Alright, let's have a look at this one. Made of stone and gold. Raised detailing, pitted. Pitted, okay. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Alrighty. Pet the kitty. Put the thing away. Where is the thing to put away? Where is the card? Oh, it already burnt itself. Okay, so we've just got all this left. Alright, next customer. I got to thinking after I left earlier. Transferring the secret to an ecumenical only adds an extra step. Yes, it's safer than walking around with it in my head, but I would know where to find it. What I really need is a truth conduit so that I can deceive them into thinking I know nothing at all. Oh my god, my dude! Alright, truth conduit. These items are used by tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be and have been used maliciously. The gentle sound they produce anchors the mind as the spell is woven, combining symbology with a deeper, more primitive power. So they make a gentle sound. That's not much to go on. I know this did. Hang on. Where is it? This made a gentle sound. That's a gentle sound, right? And the symbol on it is... deception. Yeah, I think that's what we need. Abrasive Mether. This type of mether is used to purge unwanted memories. As with any procedure that can alter the mind, it should be used sparingly and considerately. Methods are typically used in communal ceremonies designed to be easily passed from person to person. I've never felt more tired or more devoid of life. Oh, that is a mood. An apathy has settled in my bones that I do not seem to be able to shift. But while I still have breath in my lungs, I will not succumb without a fight. By the grace of Grey, I will find a way forward. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you want. I'm not sure what you want at all. Still have breath in my lungs. An apathy is settled in my bones that I do not seem to shift. Devoid of life. See what we can find. Danger, dark, disease, death, darkness. Dionic, Draidic, but a feeling? Maybe? Love, life. Joy. He wants to feel good. Protection, poison, pain, sleep, stone, rock, selenic storm, wood, wisdom, wind, truth. Think. Where was it? The Selenic totem for joy. She did say by the grace of Grey. One is a pendant to dispel melancholy. They share the design of a shadow catcher. Okay, so she wants a Grey's Grace. Which of these were? Hunter's Boon. Grey's Grace. That is the Grey's Grace, right? Yes. All right, next. Victim. I mean, customer. I've had a tip-off about something exciting. Have you come across the so-called nameless gods? Did you also know that the tall stones that you sometimes find in high places are once doorways of a kind? And here's the exciting part. An inscription has appeared on the stone that sits atop Weatherham. Weatherlam? This is where you come in. I'm confident that a pit will open the doorway. The other option is a Babelia to read the inscription. But they say that if you read the language of the nameless gods, you become cursed, which I can't say I like the sound of. I'm leaning towards the more direct approach, but then again, that could be dangerous too. So, try to brute force your way in without reading it, and possibly get it wrong. Or try reading it and possibly go insane. Great choices. Great fucking choices. Love that. Love that. All right, let's have a read up. So we haven't worked out what a Babelia is. Meaning of the unusual markings on a Babelia is not clear. They resembled a mentic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a mentic field. They can be used to aid with translation of foreign text, although they require some skill to make full use of. This ability does not transfer to spoken language. Alright, and what was the other thing he wanted? Babelia or a pit? There it is. The three different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death, or darkness. The Dryadic, the Dionic, and the Noctic. These energies balance in such a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable thermic field. They can be directed to emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. Okay, let's see if we can work out what either of these are. So I need to make a choice between a rebellion pit. I should be careful. My choice could have consequences. No shit. No shit. No fucking shit. No fucking shit. Alright. So, what have we got left that hasn't been fucking given a name? Alright. What did it say? What? What? Jupiter? What? Why did you meow at me? I'm so confused. Jupiter, if I put this... Oh. Oh, you're knocking shit... Hang on. Wait, if I put this here, will you knock it? Here, Jupiter. Hang on. Yeah. There you go. Knock it. Oh, this is entertaining. Hang on. Here you go, Jupiter. Oh, this is gonna... Oh, I need to not be entertained. Stop, kid. Stop. I could keep putting things in front of this fucking cat. Anyway. Knocks it down. That's so fucking cute. Alright, so... Meaning is not clear. They resemble a mentic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce. What is a mentic field pattern again? Which one of these? Hang on. What? Ionic field pattern. Those are the three patterns. But which one's mentic? Oh, that's right, because if we do the thing... okay. So mentic is this symbol. Which means if we... You go there for now. Alright, so mentic. Need little circle bottom, big circle top. Right. Big circle top. And then... Diamondy boy? Diamondy boy. That looks about right. Double check. Yep, that's it. Okay, so that is a mentic field right there. So it said they resemble a mentic field pattern, but the items that do not produce a mentic field. So if Oh, look. It looks like a Mantic field. How's that for luck? Okay, so... Bing bong. We remove all that. That is not a Mantic field. That is a different field. So possibly this is a Verbalia. I'm going to do something I haven't done for a while. Hang on, how the fuck do you spell Verbalia again? Okay. Bing bong. I'm gonna say... Bing bong. Oh, hey, that's kind of cool. Anyways. If that's possibly the Verbalia, what is a pit? Three different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death. The Dryadic Durn, that's going to be so hard. These energies balance in such a way that objects do not produce a recognizable thormic field. So I'm just going to put shit all the way down here. That's a thormic field. So it's not that. What about you? That's a thormic field. So it's not that. What else haven't we labeled? You. That's a thormic field. So it's not that. What about you? That is a thormic field. Thank God we've labeled most things, or we'd be here a while. But we've still got all these. Fuck. Thormic field. Thormic field. Thormic field. Thormic field. I'm gonna have to put all these back. God damn. Thormic field. Thormic field. Thormic field. Thormic field. Also, a thormic field. So it's none of those. Okay. And is there anything left over here? This? Thormic field. So it's not that. Alright, so we've only got a couple of things left. That is most definitely a thormic field. As is that. Alright, what have we got left? This? I don't think it's this. This? Oh, good lord. Everything's producing a goddamn thormic field. This? Last thing. Oh, look. No thormic field. That has to be the pit. Good lord. It only took everything. to find something without a thormic field. Now we're going to put all this back. So the question is, which risk do we want to take? All right. So, do we want him to translate or do we want him to brute force? Brute force and fuck it up would be the Babalia. Translate and possibly go insane would be the pit from memory. Double check. No, the pit would be brute force. The Babalia would be translate. Okay. I feel like this was locked away in a cupboard for a goddamn good reason. This was locked the fuck away for a damn good reason. So I'm gonna make you translate, I think. And cross my fingers and hope it doesn't fuck him up. I hope this works. Here's the token of my appreciation, something for you to ponder over. Ooh, shiny. Pet the kitty. Have a look at what we got. Nothing to remark about inner perception. No scent or sound. Crumbly. It's crumbly. Engraved detailing. Why is it crumbly? Yellow sandstone. Oh, I thought it was gold. Crumbly. Crumbly bumbly. Okay. End the day. With dreams of earning his fortune long banished from his mind, the man brought the casket to a trusted friend, curator of a museum in Undermere. Together, they looked for answers. Oh! I am buried with the Knight of Thorns. Alright. He is buried with the Knight of Thorns. Buried, you say? Buried. Possibly? Gotta be this, right? Okay, no, not that. Alright, back to it. Hang on. Think a little harder, Kit. Knight of Thorns. Knight of Thorns. Knight of Thorns. Knight of Thorns? What am I getting wrong here, game? That doesn't look like a knight. That I've already done. I thought it was that. Let's give it a shot. The tomb of the Knight of Thorns resides alongside an ossuary filled with the unknown dead from the Battle of South of Fell. It is an unpleasant place that I do not plan to linger in. Happily, I'm able to find the item I came for without any difficulty, and I quickly leave and don't look back until I am out in the bright of the day once more. Have a look-see. Made of stone and gold. Rough and pitted, engraved detailing. Nothing to remark. A feeling of disquiet lances through my body. Alright, let's sort some things out because we are not able to see shit. Alright, there we go. And we pet the kitty. We get down and check that. That's everything down there. Okay. First customer of the day. I've noticed that some people claim not to fear death. They say that dying scares them, but not death itself. Not me. Not the great Thomas Pope. Give me pain, give me fear. If I can feel, then I know I'm alive. Good for you, buddy. Going back to the nothingness, that's what I fear. I'm going to do my best to live forever, starting today with a loam. Sir. 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 We just read about thee. Sometimes called a hand of Jupiter or a fire palm, a loam is an item with enticing power. They can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who has played that game knows that it can only last so long before time catches up, and when it does, it often hits harder. You cannot stop the aging process, buddy. But also, how a fire palm? So I'm guessing a hand thing? Fills my blood to hold it. Nothing to remark. Hold. Crisscrossed groove. Stone. Withered flesh, grim, gold. Hard and cool, leather and bony, quite unpleasant to touch. Expecting to smell worse than it does. What else? Or fire is... Why fire? Fire palm, fire palm, fire palm, fire palm. Like, what else do I have that could be... I don't really have anything. Calm, confusion, death, life. Maybe something with life on it? Foresight, protection, strength, truth. Fire. Oh, something with fire? Tin, Jupiter, a fire palm, something with fire on it. Any, many, money, mo. This. I think it's this. Cassander. The eyes of a Cassander focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mantic field as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious Selenic. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them, and have been led to ruin. Alrighty. There has been an unexpected death in the family. It has hit all of us quite hard, but particularly my husband. Girl, you look like you're suffocating. I would like to gift him a heart chamber. Girl, you're bright fucking red. You are bright fucking red, girl. You are bright fucking red. Can you breathe? Are you okay? There is a vast skull in the catacombs said to be that of the beast. Blencathra. Holger's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul, along with its power, in an item known as the Wraith Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object, but they have morphed over time into a way to keep those dear to us close to heart after death. Holger wielding his twin axes, Wolfsong and Fearbringer. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I recognize these necklaces. We've already identified this one. I recognize this one in my dark stuff. And I don't know about this one. Oh, and he's also got oh, he's got a whole bunch of our stuff. Okay. And his axes have symbols on them. Oh, that's a lot of clues. That's too many clues. That's so many clues. Alright, heart chambers are based on this mythical object. So, Holger's followers believe that when he slew, trapped an item known as the Wraith Chamber. Heart chamber, Wraith chamber. I'm just gonna guess, because that was in the thing. Maybe? Holy fluke. Brigjic Charm. Powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. It wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the Wiccan triple goddess. I love that this is set in a time well before Wicca existed. But we've got Wicca in it. All right. Did you ever work out what that Bishop Square thingy was? No, I did not. I suddenly remembered this note that I found some time ago, and it occurred to me that it might be related. I almost threw it away, but it intrigued me, so I held on to it. I haven't a clue what it means. Gimme. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Well, that's certainly fucking helpful. And on that note, folks, we have an ad break incoming. You know the drill. When we need to run ads, we go to a BOP, so no one misses any gameplay. Everyone can stretch, everyone can hydrate, go to the toilet, grab a snack, and take meds if they need to. So I'll see you in a few minutes. And we're back. All right. Let's see. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. That's super fucking helpful, game. Let's put that there. See if there's anything in here. Nope, 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 to the nope. Okay, so not in there. What about in here? Oh, hello. Blessing. Blessings in spring. Let's see. So we're looking for an upside down. Oh, look. There's blessings. If we take the leaf to mean spring and the nut to mean autumn, the symbols on... Okay, headphones. The symbols on the map lead me up the winding stair of the North Tower. The pendant has been carefully hidden, but knowing where to look means that it does not take me long, and I am soon on my way back to the shop with a new trinket to add to our growing collection. Alright, what do we got? Nothing to remark? It's a curious little trinket. Nothing to remark. Weathered. Engraved symbol. Weathered. Weathered. It spins freely. So it's an early fidget toy. Bronze. Wood. Oak, if I'm not mistaken. Bronze. Bronze. I wonder if... Yes, it's a hangy necklace thingy. Okay. Pet the kitty. Make sure we're all tidy down here. That's done. Put that there. Close that. And next customer. Something isn't right at the museum. I'm worried it's all my fault. I'd hoped my brother would be back by now. I have an idea though. I'm no thaumaturge, but I think I can weaken it using a witherance. Oh dear me, this had better work. So, witherance is the inverse of a fortinance and is sometimes put to more malicious use. These can be crafted from stone like the fortinance, but wood is more commonly used. Okay. So, fortinance. Can add physical strength or strength. These are of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small totem. So usually the form of a small totem. Stone or wood, but wood is more common. That doesn't help. But they weaken. They weaken. Stone or wood that weaken. You're intelligent. No. Strength. Weakness. So we're looking for this symbol. What do we have that might have that symbol on it? Bing, bang, boom. Easy. Folium. A blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. Dreya, huntsmen, and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk as a folium blade, the only known way to pierce its thick armor. Oh, I'm sorry, Jupiter. My mind is severed. Need Mertha. Okay, you're a little fucked. You're a little fucked. You're very fucked. Alright, so if we go here. Hi, Bailey. How you doing? Mether. So we've got multiple methods. Abrasive, restful, and solemn. The abrasive is used to purge unwanted memories. That's not what we want. Restful. Oh, what's wrong? I forgot. Your PC is down for the count. In a mind, hot tea made from Dranthian plant is strong from them, taken different point. Used to enter the meditative state. No. Okay. And then a solemn mether. The solemn variety is considered the most powerful. It permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind to recall that which has been forgotten or to repair that which is... Okay, so we want a solemn mether. It will produce a noticeably stronger thormic field than the other two types. So if... What was the... We have a mether that's already identified. Where that is the restful mether. So if all the mugs are a mether, if we go by that logic, we do this and we pull the mugs all down here. Oh, that's right, the PSU. And now I'm getting nothing on my monitors. Oh, Jesus. That's not good. There's another mug. On all your monitors? That's... That might be a motherboard issue. If your PSU died, it might have burnt out your motherboard. That could be fucked. I hope not. So it will produce a noticeably stronger thormic field than the other two types. So one of the... That's the restful mether. That's the thormic field it produces. Holy thor... I think we found our mether. There you go, buddy. Wixic cord. Despite the name, these simple-looking items do not produce a Wixic field. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Unfortunately, this effect is not permanent. Let's put these mugs away, shall we? So this is the other type of mether. Let's pet the kitty and get our next customer in. I've discovered something via the thormic needle. The woman who tried to swim across the lake was compelled to do so by some invisible force. There's always some invisible force, isn't it? She was looking for something, and whatever it is, it's right there. It's right here in Undermere. That's not all. I decided to experiment with the amber. When I was under its spell, I heard whispers. Oh dear. Something was calling to me, and it left me feeling terribly afraid. Yeah, maybe don't experiment. This must be what's keeping my patients in their trance-like state. Girl, you're gonna join your patients. I've never used a Gaudian siren before, but it occurred to me that I might be able to use it to drown out the whispers. Oh, that's curious. We got a picture and everything. Oh, hang on. That looks familiar. That looks familiar. Although these are similar in form to thalamic needles, Gaudian sirens serve a very different purpose. They create a strong compulsion, like a siren's call, that can be used to divert attention. A display of Gaudian objects at the Museum of History in Undermere. And he gave us this. So it's got to be this. These items, Carrick's candle, these items produce an invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. The effect is often murky and blurred, but it works passably on stationary objects. They are marked by a depiction of a candle upon their surface. Alrighty. Pet the kitty. End the day. The curator learned that the Melian casket is a dark article, class reserved for the most cursed and the most dangerous of objects. He locked it away deep within the museum's archives, along with other such artifacts that are best kept from public eyes. I am under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Under the barn where the axe meets the tree. There's a barn where the axe meets... it wouldn't be this one, would it? No, it's gotta be this. Under the barn, the big stones. What have we got? The Eye, the Quarry Yard, Royston Farm, Strange Antiquities, Undermere's Church, Jacob's Folly, Woodswood Thighbleak, Bleak Stones, Mary Bell, Galfrey's Tower, Mossy Wood, The Pit, Undermere Station, Convent, Blacksmith's Guild, Town Hall, Museum of History, Old Jail, Stockside Rock, Boatyard, Lockhouse, Heath Wood, the Barrows, Strange Road, Farm. Under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Under the barn. What? I don't know what that might be. We've been to the Barrows. Under the barn. It wouldn't be Heathwood, would it? The Eye. The Quarry Yard, Royston Farm. Let's have a look. Under the barn, where the axe meets the tree. Maybe here? No. Okay. Let's try again. Oh, we're gonna have a little madness. A little madness for a little fun. Right? Where's my explore button? Why can't I explore? Oh. Now I can explore. I'm stupid. Under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Yeah? Yeah, we did that already. Under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Under the barn where the axe meets the tree. A small hush sanctuary of ancient forest. Lush moss clings to every surface. Something about the dense green makes it feel like it's hiding a secret, but I find nothing. Okay. Under the barn, the axe meets the tree. Not the mossy wood, not the pit. Lady Rosalind built the folly in memory of her husband, lost to the lake, or so the story goes. Now it stands wind-worn and empty, overlooking the water. I check the turret just in case. Nothing but dust and old stones. Love doesn't leave much behind. Under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Bleak stone. Greywick Farm. The scent of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick at the muddy ground between weathered stone barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to his work. No. Okay, one more try. We'll try this? No. I just want to try. Where else can I go that's got trees? Here and here? And here. Okay. I was wrong. Under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Don't know. The pit? No. Not Mossy Wood. Not Royston Farm. I think that will be half the barrows? We did the barrows, didn't we? What about here? No, okay. Never mind. I think that will be a puzzle for next week. We will definitely finish Strange Antiquities. I know words. Strange Antiquities next week, but I'm starting to get hungry, so I need to go sort something out for dinner. I'll probably start a little earlier next week so that we can make sure to finish this game. So maybe 3 o'clock. But yeah, we will continue more Moses and Plato this Saturday. So keep an eye on Discord for going live notifications and to hang out and join us. This Sunday, we will be doing another Ghibli movie night at 7 p.m. Join us in the Low Spoons channel with your mic muted and just enjoy emotional damage with us. And then Monday, we do more Life is Strange. Wednesday, we will finish this game. And then the next Saturday, we will start the Lego Batman game. So until then, we're going to go say hi to the wonderful Zelstas. Please take a raid message with you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for just vibing. I appreciate and love you all, and I will see you all on Saturday.